Throughout All-Star Weekend, drop into the Event Center in the city to celebrate at the NBA 2K15 Old Town Flyers aircraft carrier. That's right, we've pulled this classic court from the vault and revamped it for this special event. Whether it's your first time or your first time in a long time, hop into this classic backdrop for 2v2 or 3v3 action.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the center position. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Aldama, and that one's good. Barnes.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Morant against Quickly. Passes it to Williams. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's Toronto. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vucevic, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Again, Morant throws it down.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspension.
Out of the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here's Quickly for 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Bane. And too long on the shot.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Well, good footwork, good assertiveness, able to put a ton of pressure on the shooter.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Morant. And yes, it's good. Morant's got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Raptors are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And Quickly drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Quickly kicks to Barrett over Williams. And the Raptors miss again. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Craig, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Both free throws good from Morant. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And it's Barnes shooting it down.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Morant with it. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. Outside, Bane. Vucevic against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Williams with a clean look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Morant against Quickly. Morant passes to Jackson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant passes to Williams. And they get it. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Quickly. That shot is off. Great D that time from Bane. It's deflected. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
Now the pass to Vucevic. That's a 2 from Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Vucevic. Robinson comes in for Barrett. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Quickly.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And that one, good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And here is Clark. It's rebounded by Dick. Barnes finds Pirtle. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Pirtle. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside, Smart. Going inside. Outside for Jackson. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this is part of why guys love playing with Smart. He will reward you for getting open if you can.
Morant with the steal by himself. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Robinson for three. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Pass to Payne. And another shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Smart. Clark left side. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jake with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Payne. And again, no good by Toronto.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Clark. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. All order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Teams making substitutions here. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And I think for Toronto, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
Well, look, no one saw this coming. It's a testament to their coaching staff for inspiring the players to play for one another. That's why they're winning.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Raptors trail by 4. Passes it to Payne. Here's Abaji. Over Jackson. And again, Toronto no luck.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
From outside the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Robinson on the wing. Raptors moving the ball around. That one drops for him.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Morant passes to Smart. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball called on the play.
And here are the Raptors now. Toronto shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Deep 2 from Robinson. Offensive rebound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
At the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, they set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Rebound by the Raptors. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Robinson against Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Look at Smart. This guy can really fly.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. That shot off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Payne kicks to Robinson. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Kennard is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's LaRavia in a power forward.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walter, the shot goes in. First shot, first pass.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And there's the pass to LaRavia. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Here's Quickly. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Quickly's got 9 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Kennard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Here's Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis leading by 3. The tray. Toronto grabs the miss. Hurdle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Walter. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
First one falls for him. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And he makes both free throws. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Kennard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Shifty work from Kennard on that drive.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Bain. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There at the pass to Barnes. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Aldama. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Using that almost 7-foot frame. Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
That ties it up. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Kennard against Quickly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
The first one falls. Grady Dix checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Kennard.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Vucevic trying to get open. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Barnes finds Vucevic. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Williams. Rebound by the Raptors. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Vucevic. Off with the layup. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Barnes passes to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Williams scanning the floor. No good, unable to end this run. Raptors leading by 7. Quickly, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And they continue to control the glass.
Toronto calls timeout.
You need to be a super fan, and that means bringing all the noise you've got right now.
And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Well, you take a look at Barnes. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Dick. Here's Vucevic. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Can't get it to fall.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Right side Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Pass to Dick. Lets it go with a three. They get it again. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Gigi Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Smart's checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Morant in for Luke Kennard. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Fourth, Ja Morant.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Robinson hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Robinson pulls it in. Raptors leading by 16. Here's Abaji. It's rebounded by Memphis. Passes it to Jackson. In the corner, Smart with it. Payne grabs the board. Here's Clark. Good. Clark's got 6.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Payne. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
Boucher kicks to Robinson. With the shot. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Payne passes to Abaji. Boucher with the ball. It's Clark with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's taking a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Here's Abaji. Kept alive. Vucevic. Some solid defense from Clark.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
There's 1:40 left here in the second, and the shot goes in. Vucevic has got 15. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now here's Morant. Oh, that's blocked, and they get it back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 8.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Abaji can't get it to go. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
That's his first.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Robinson down low. Guarded by Smart. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Raptors leading by 11. Shoots it up. Walter can't get it to go. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Smart misses. The pass to Payne. And he banks in the lane. Payne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Boucher. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we finished one half of basketball. Raptors lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Raptors leading by 13. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot. And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The Raptors shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And that one's good, Barnes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Williams. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From the line, and that one's good. Morant's got 23 points.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Barnes can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Morant on the follow.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Vucevic. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Bain. Fires for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the dunk by Dick.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Quickly against Morant. High post try. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dick finds Barrett. A 3 from Barnes. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Here's Aldama, covered by Barnes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Morant against Quickly, and Morant throws it down.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Here's Abaji. Barnes passes to Abaji. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
And he comes up with the deuce. 9 points for Williams.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And he makes that one.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster
third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for John Morant. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Here's Abaji. Drops in the layup for 2. Abaji's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Barnes against Kennard.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. And Williams, here we go. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. Jakob Poeltl's check in for Barnes. And Memphis also making a switch. Smart's checked in. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Kennard. Feeds it to Jackson. 5 to shoot. The second effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Robinson's checked in for Grady Dick. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Turtle. And the rejection by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Kennard for 3. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Quickly against Smart. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Bane with the bucket.
He was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Quickly against Smart. For 3, Barrett sinks the triple. Barrett's got 19 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Poeltl kicks to Quickly. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Smart dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Abaji. Guarded by Jackson. And that one's good, Abaji.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Now Smart. He has 6. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. not hesitating for a second off the bench.
And the Raptors call time here. Now, we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense. Multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, that's the challenge right now.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Barrett slams it in.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Here's Smart. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson passes to Boucher. Over Clark. Offensive rebound. Robinson goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Robinson's got 15 points.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
Raptors leading by 16. Barrett kicks to Payne. Raptors moving the ball around. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Memphis has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Smart passes to Bain. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run. Back to Boucher. Over Clark. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Smart. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Marcus Smart.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Shoots. Robinson kicks to Payne. Here's Boucher. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
Smart passes to Jackson. Poked away. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. 9 points in the game so far.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Smart. And Pirtle sends it back. Barrett finds Payne. Right wing. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. The Grizzlies shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside for Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Robinson on the wing. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant. That is a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dick. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Smart. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Barnes finds Vucevic. Over Clark. Off the left rim and out. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. From deep three-point land. And it's Morant missing.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that's going to send Jacoby Walter to the line. That one on Smart. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Kennard on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Walter. Fires the 3. A second chance effort. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 21 in the game.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Here's Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto leading by 23. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Vucevic over to the wing. Pass to Walter. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Aldama has it in the corner. It's the three-point pop.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Walter, good.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And it's quickly missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Dick with the steal. And it's quickly missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The second effort, Clark, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Williams.
Clearly a foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Walter.
And free throw good from Walter. So he gets them both. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. A three from Morant. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Abaji. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here's Vucevic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Clark. It's Morant in the corner. They get it back. Aldama can't hit. Raptors leading by 22. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Vucevic with the bucket.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. I think fans like that.
It's a great question, Kevin. There are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
That one goes in. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Morant against Quickly. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him.
Nice instincts there defensively. Great to see Barnes getting after it like this.
Thank you.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Morant finds Bain. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And the pass to Quickly. Barnes looking around. Here's Dick, guarded by Bain. Sinks the 3-pointer. Dick's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Morant passes to Williams. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Vucevic. Robinson comes in for Barnes. Walter, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And it's Payne in for Quickly. Memphis also making some changes. Laravia's checked in. And it's G.G. Jackson in for Williams. And stolen by Payne. Now the Raptors moving it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, you can see it in his assist numbers. Robinson has shown growth as a playmaker.
And for Memphis, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Inside, here's Jackson, and Boucher sends it back.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Will it go? Kennard finds Jackson. Banked in off the glass. And that's 13 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
Here's Robinson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Bane. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number one option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Vucevic checked in for the Raptors. Payne kicks to Vucevic. Deep two from Robinson. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Kennard with the ball. Working on Payne, and the shot goes down.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Ball's knocked loose. Out on his own on the break. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Luke Kennard, 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Kennard. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Scotty Barnes.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Grizzlies ball.
.119 left in the fourth. Lets it go. They grab their own miss. Jackson. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Now Vucevic. Over Clark. And yep, and it drops after rolling around the rim.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive, showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Vucevic finds Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback. Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Here's Payne. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Walter. He feeds it to Vucevic. Here's Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Morant passes to Clark. Here's LaRavia. Can't hit from in close. Here's Vucevic. Can't get it to fall. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.